7 different children, from 7 different girls I've known about love for a long, long time. I laid some roots down in Tennessee. I thought nobody'd ever bother me, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Shot a man who pissed me off, then ran out of town. And the sun came up on the Mississippi Mile, troubled voices and desperate smiles. And I'm calling you up to say goodbye. Well, I met a queen who told me once, you don't ever kiss someone that you don't love. If you don't love her. But soon her memory, it faded away, and I'd love to see that girl again someday, but she's gone. And I got no money, I got no job. I think of the future and my head it throbs. So I stole a car, I was moving fast. Gotta find the one that I love best. That I love best. And I'll never stop, Lord, I'll never rest until the sun comes up on the Mississippi Mile. Troubled voices and desperate smiles. And I'm calling you up to say goodbye. On the Mississippi Mile, troubled voices and desperate smiles. And I'm calling you up to say goodbye. Up to a mountain, followed a bird up there, 'cause I found me a woman who treated me unfair. And I woke to the sunrise, remembered an awful dream of lightning and thunder, and hearing someone scream. Trouble finds you and worry, it sticks around until you're dead. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. And I see wind it was blowing, I had to find me a hole for to climb in and live forevermore. And I heard voices calling in my delirious state, saying something out in Spanish. That's when I went insane. Trouble finds you and worry, it sticks around until you're dead. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. I came back down from that mountain. I had to get me a job, working behind the counter, selling gas and soda pop. One afternoon I was bothered because those thoughts never end. Now they just sent me back up onto that mountain again. Trouble finds you and worry, it sticks around till you're dead. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. Trouble binds you and worry, it sticks around until you're dead. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. Gonna go to Washington's place I never have gone before. There's a sweet woman there that won't hurt me anymore. And every single sunrise and every ounce of rain is gonna make me smile and think a while, not worry about a name. Cause for every sparrow falling, another one gets its wings. Gonna teach my baby bird how to sing and say, ooh, angels from above, deliver me from this wicked world, cause Lord, well, I fell in love. Now it's so easy to me to treat you like the only one that I need. So if you go running off looking for someone new, ain't no one else in the whole wide world gonna treat you like I do. So let's pack my suitcase with all your little things. Me and my baby bird are gonna sing and say, ooh, angels from above, deliver me from this wicked world, cause Lord, well, I fell in love. Winter's gone, summertime looks us in the eye, and blackbirds are scattering on through the northern sky. I'll ask you for forgiveness if you take all my sins. Wash me in your loving arms, make me clean again. Cause for every sparrow falling, another gets up from blue. Me and my baby bird gonna do what we do. Ooh, angels from above, deliver me from this wicked world, cause Lord, well, I fell in love. Gonna count my lucky stars, trace them back to you. Don't worry about nothing, babe, we'll know what to do. Ooh, angels from above, deliver me from this wicked world, cause Lord, well, I fell in love. like yesterday. Got nothing new to talk about, got nothing new to say. Anyway, I fell in love with a girl downtown, then she walked away. That heart of coal, the sticks and stars, they put me here today. Hooray. Gonna leave for a while, walk out the door, forget my troubles and move to Memphis, maybe change my name. But since you left me crying at your door, I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. Walked a while on down the street with those pretty eyes of yours. You took me down onto the ocean and kissed me on the shores. You told me then that we've reached the end, neath that setting sun. I hate you so much, I stole your bicycle. It's all said and done, now honey, you won. Gonna leave for a while, walk out the door, forget my troubles and move to Memphis, maybe change my name. Ever since you left me crying at your door, I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same.
Just another fact, like the coins you kept or the bags you finally packed. They'll only fade away as we roll across those tracks. Tonight you meet a girl with a song written in her eyes. Showed you how to lose the old disguise. Even now I can't explain the reasons why. Her memory still mingles with the pain as the windows on this car fill up with rain. Storm meet her friends. Water fills the streets and the day comes to an end. And I'm writing her a letter, short and plain. Come, be my love in the rain. Darkness falling thick and heavy with heat. And as the line storm now goes moaning in retreat, her memory still mingles with the pain. But come, be my love in the rain. Well, I woke up early in the driving rain, found John's out hitting on the liquor again. It wasn't too late, about 10:30 when he let loose what the cat dragged in. It was a Sunday. And then morning came in, morning when he tried to make me pay the rent. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. Brother, brother, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the police come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. Well, I spent some time in a backwoods town, ain't nothing to do 'cause there ain't nothing around. Deputy sheriff ran around the block, but the streets are empty and the doors are locked. Got pretty lonely. And that preacher there came, rang my bell, told me a little about heaven and a lot about hell. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. I was not kidding. Father, Father, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the angels come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. The world outside is mad and cold. You don't grow up, you just grow old. Soon it's over, so they say, but God Almighty, till that day, we'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down.
Sunday, and I'm calling to say that I'm home and sorry again. It gets cold to the bone, but still you're not alone. You're falling short on words, my friend. But this happens all the time when a heart is on the line. It's not a waste of time till it's over. It comes on in the fall, see the writing on the wall, carve it on your soul, baby says, don't walk away. And look for miles around, there's nothing new in this town. We just stand behind the puppet with the pretty face, and it's a real life compromise, and a little more slips out our hands every day. But this happens all the time, and we're all out on the line. It's not a waste of time, you should know this. The country caving in, we're all covered up in sin, painted on your skin in gold. Don't walk away. And there's so much that we don't know. We just wait around for the show, and we spend our days in the old corner cafe. But we keep coming back. The bars rise and attack, and it's every man for himself anyway. But this happens all the time, no, I shouldn't be surprised. Go upstairs, close your eyes, don't forget that you're way over your head and you're shaking like a pen. But for all your sense and reason, don't stop, don't walk away. Darling, turn out the lights. I hear you calling. It's alright. Just go on up the stairs, I'll meet you there. We're all just scared.
Well, I heard it through the wire that the world's gonna catch on fire. The stakes couldn't get any higher, and we're finally growing tired. They will come in the night with the moon overhead shining bright. Riders on their fatal line, throwing shadows in the night. Way up high in that Minnesota sky, that's where you'll see it by and by. They say it's coming any day, and we're all gone the other way. Gonna live as long as I'm alive. So goodbye, all you cowboys, we rode it down to the end. It's a long hard road that we've been, and we won't say it's coming any day, and we're all gone the other way. Gonna live as long as I'm alive. Way up high in that Minnesota sky, that's where you'll see it by and by. They say it's coming any day, and we're all gone the other way. Gonna live as long as I'm alive. Way up high in that Minnesota sky, that's where you'll see it by and by. They say it's coming any day, and we're all gone the other way. Gonna live as long as I'm alive. I said I'm gonna live as long as I'm alive.
I almost had it.
You pick me up and let me down, but always keep me hanging around. It's like I'm still a child to you. Something in me grew and grew and grew. I loved it when the lights still shine, but everything must fade in time. Though I never cause a fuss, all this rain will lead to rust someday. You always say we've gone astray, so I'll wait till it's back to the start again, where we always should have been, falling apart and then asking you to re-begin again. It isn't far to the end, my friend. I always loved that flower dress. Your skin is soft, hair's a mess. That's what kept me going through. The way you talk, the things you do, I guess. But in between the dawn and night, I see your face still full of light. Never could explain that look. If I could, I would write a book. You know I would if I could. When it rains, it tends to flood, and our love is buried in the mud. Oh, and it's back to the start again, where we always should have been, falling apart and then asking you to re-begin. It's back to the start again, where we always should have been, falling apart and then asking you to re-begin again. Should have been, falling apart and then asking you to re-begin. It's back to the start again, where we always should have been, falling apart and then asking you to re-begin again. It isn't far to the end, my friend.
Johnny went out walking and he hitched for a ride. He came across a pretty girl who took him inside. Johnny asked the pretty girl if he could take her hand. She became his wife and they bought a piece of land. Well, they raised up a family and they raised up the wood. They built their first cottage and it held like it should. Johnny told the pretty girl, "Darling, I love you so." She looked back at Johnny and said, "Johnny boy, I know, I know."
And we all shine a light, little darling. We all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow just a little. We all dance circles around the sun till it's done. And you're the one.
Johnny went out one day with a shotgun by his side. His family, they didn't trust him to keep them all alive. He stumbled upon a black bear and knocked down his gun. Johnny couldn't reach it, so he fixed up to run. The bear caught up to Johnny, knocked him to the ground. Johnny thought of his little girl and he beat that bear down. Well, the moral of the story, if there's a woman by his side, there's nothing that a man won't do just to stay alive, stay alive. And we all shine a light, little darling. We all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow just a little. We all dance circles around the sun. And we all shine a light, little darling. We all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow just a little. We all dance circles around the sun till it's done. And you're the one.
People used to tell me that everything must pass. Nothing here around us was ever meant to last. Grab that light around you, hold it to your breast till it's over. And out there in the distance, melancholy bells ringing on forever. Stories that they tell. Father, mighty Father, went down to wish her well in the morning. Ain't that the way it goes sometimes? Just when you save a little piece of your mind, they've got you drinking supernatural wine. I read it in the magazine, read it in the Times. Everyone was tangled up in someone else's vine. Father, mighty Father, where do we draw the line? What's the answer? I used to have a brother, dreaming just like me. Guess we never really fall too far from the tree. Now he's got forgiveness and a house for all to see outside the city. Ain't that the way that it goes sometimes? Just when you save a little piece of your mind, they've got you drinking supernatural wine. Supernatural is a feeling, it can save you in the night. Supernatural left me reeling, you know I couldn't even fight. Oh. Outside of Cheyenne, beyond that borderline, I ran into a preacher who poured that special wine. I was feeling lucky, gave me quite a time on a Sunday. And maybe I was ready, boys, maybe I was bought. Maybe I had given up, given all I got. Somehow when he came to me, poured another shot, I was thirsty. Ain't that the way that it goes sometimes? just when you save a little piece of your mind. They've got you drinking supernatural wine, yeah. Well, don't give me no, don't give me no, don't give me no supernatural wine. Don't give me no, don't give me no, don't give me no supernatural wine. Don't give me no, don't give me no, don't give me no supernatural wine. I've had enough.
To a mountain, followed a bird up there, 'cause I found me a woman who treated me unfair. And I awoke to the sunrise, remembered an awful dream of lightning and thunder, and hearing someone scream. Trouble finds you and worry, it sticks around to your day. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. And I see when it was blowing, I had to find me a hole for to climb in and live forevermore. And I heard voices calling in my delirious state. They're saying something out in Spanish. That's when I went insane. Trouble finds you and worry, it sticks around to your day. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. I started that story, I forgot that this is a live recording, so now we can't use this song either. But she's gonna hear it eventually. So they can just mess it up now if they want, they can do whatever they want. Down from that mountain, I had to find me a job. Come in and live, I was selling gas and soda pops. One afternoon I was bothered, because those thoughts, they don't end. Set me back up. Up to that mountain again. Trouble finds you and worry, it sticks around to your day. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. Trouble finds you and worry, it sticks around to your day. Once you found a little darling, and she takes over your head. She will. Wake up in the morning to whistles and bells. The city's got its stories to tell. voices lift easy, they come out like the ocean swells. Tonight I'm looking far past a bottle in my hand. Sometimes it's all the truth I can stand. I just follow the way the wind, it blows my plans. And oh I'm tied to your tracks, love. I wish that I am your last love. The dream comes to me like a memory, and I rise above once again. The story will find me and I'll turn to words how I should have fallen for a bluebird. At least you know each spring they always return. And I've learned to capture this mixture of shadows and glory, hang them up like pictures on the wall, and stay laughing through my tears after it all. And I am tied to your tracks, love. I wish that I am your last love. The dream comes to me like a memory, and I rise above once again. To your tracks, love. I wish that I am your last love. The dream comes to me like a memory, and I rise above